Oh, you okay? Are you all right? Did it hit you?
No.
Yeah, next time when I'm like, are you all right? Say something sooner.
I was feeling all my appendages to be sure.
I couldn't see you. All I could see is your feet.
Are you all right? And I was like looking around like, am I okay?
Like I saw you jump initially when the thing fell, but then you weren't moving. I was like, And I was on the other side of the car, so I couldn't see what it hit. So the motor's out. Look at that. Yay. Not really. So we did bring it up a lot last night and it helped a ton, but we need more. So we're gonna perform some surgery in the tunnel, hopefully light cosmetic surgery. And then we're gonna fit this big fat piece back in here and see how that does for us. But Mr. Wilson's here.
Hi.
He was supposed to be here last night, but he never showed.
Got this back at least.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Somewhere right, because I can plate it back in.
Yeah.
The other problem is that I'm noticing is it almost looks like it does. This piece right here goes over the top of it.
Yeah.
You noticed that too.
Yeah. I was wondering if we're gonna end up having to cut some of this out too. Right now we don't, but are we going to later?
Well, and that whole piece is all there because that's a trans mount.
We don't have one of those there anymore.
No. So we don't need that piece at all. Because that's the trick here. If we cut it here, how do we get the piece out? Because it, just goes, it goes underneath it right here. It's not a fun place to work either.
That was my idea.
I almost think we cut it right here and right here. It's a little wider than what we need, Or do I cut it right here?
I'd rather cut it wider than we need because then when we go to plate it, we have room to plate it.
That should give us some room. But we're gonna have to cut some more out of the tunnel back there. Because that needs to go taller.
Which part of the tunnel was it hit?
Well, it's hitting where I cut it out. I didn't cut it out high enough.
No.
Problem is there's no good way to get in there for that. It pretty much sucks no matter how you do it.
Well, you kind of came out and up. Do you want that cut? smoother with the car?
It wasn't in the way. My plan is once we get this done, I'm gonna put it up on the lift where it's comfortable, and I'm gonna dress all of that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because right now it's super uncomfortable to do anything in there, so it's more of a that'll do donkey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once I can get her up in the air, I'll put a grinding wheel on it, and I'll just smooth it all up.
Because it's sticking off the side of the car like that far. So I didn't
Which spot are you talking about?
in the back.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I'm worried about that. Okay. It wasn't, so the clearance is way better on this side of the trans than it is on that side.
It looks like that side's a lot farther over than this side is.
Yeah. Well, and there's not shit on this side of the trans.
Yeah.
All the stuff we're worried about hitting is on the driver's side.
Yeah. It's definitely tighter on this side.
You think so?
It's almost straight. Trans tunnel is almost straight down on this side. This side's got like a bump out.
Well, that's because that's where the shifter and everything was on the old one.
Now it's all on this side.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
How does, you think we need to hammer anywhere else? I mean, we widened it out quite a bit, I think.
I don't think we'll have. This just looks weird, but it wasn't even close to touching.
No, we had inches of up.
Yeah, it just looks, because that's now the only part protruding, it makes it look like
Yeah.
it's going to become a deal.
Yeah, we'll see. I guess well, let's do this first. Let's get it centered in there, and let's get it supported. You know what I mean? Because realistically, we have to come all the way back out to make more room at this point, right? It is where it is. So let's do tape measure.
What is your angle at now?
Well, the angle's a little high right now, so we'll have to. I thought I dropped it over there somewhere. Angle's currently at 4.8, which is the high end of our level.
I can put a pump or so on the transmission.
Well, we need to get, I think we get this centered and on our jack stands, and then we play with the back. You know what I mean? And we look to be clear. It's clear, I can see daylight. I mean, it's paper,
That's not.
but I see daylight. You gotta figure it's also gonna sag a little bit further with the mounts and everything, so. All right, so what are we side to side? Still a lot. 0.9 almost.
Pull that shim out.
Go with a smaller shim.
We go about. Yay, we're an inch away from the bottom of the where they are now.
Oh, so we came up a lot. We were 3 inches before, weren't we?
Yeah. So we came up a bump, buttload. And that puts you, with that new pan, you're gonna be 2 inches below your boxed in part right there. And be that far below that. So if you're hitting your oil pan, you're almost bottoming out your frame rail
Yeah.
at that point.
But we can't live right here because we are hitting everywhere right now.
So just set the radiator in and see if you can,
Come forward a little.
1/4 inch to get you to go sideways.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of. Okay, where did we put the radiator? I think we're further forward than we were before.
I think so.
I mean, we could go some forward. Because realistically, we just need that not to hit the fans. Because it has the fans on the radiator. We've already decided we're going to have to go underneath the frickin' crank for its crossover tube. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna be moving that thing.
It's going to have to. Well, I mean, it's a little remote reservoir. I mean, that thing, that's easy. Easy day. Because we could come forward another 1/2 inch.
Because I think if we move that much, we'll have enough to kick this thing over.
I think so too. And then that gives us a little more clearance. And then I could use to go up in the rear a little bit too, because our angle's a little off. Well, we're at 4.5. I'd like to be around 4. So if we could come up a little further in the back, that's going to bring the pan up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so you want me to tap it with the hammer forward a little bit?
I think so.
And then over?
Yeah. I don't know. Here's the big one. All right, so it's now, what, 4 hours later than the last time we checked in? We've had the motor in and out 3 times. We've cut more and more stuff out. And we've gotten to the point where it just fits. It's good front to back, side to side. We got good clearance on the back here. We're far enough back that we have plenty of room for radiator and things. And I'm so sick and tired of pulling this thing in and out. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I'm done.
But you will notice that it's actually, I don't know if you noticed this, but look how far back it is now. Look, so you know our rack is going to go at the front part of our mount right there. I think it should just clear. So yeah, we've done a lot of clearancing underneath. It was not fun, but the hood closes, but it does hit. It's hitting right here in these letters, which will not be on the original one. I'm not sure of the height difference between this one and the original one. I think this one might be a little taller. I'm hoping. So we'll figure that out when we put the original one back on it. And worst case scenario, we will notch. If the hood closes, it just touches. So once we build the mounts and everything, I'm planning on it being, or I'm counting on it dropping some, because it's gonna drop some. And we'll go from there. But all right, that's the update. We're gonna play with it some more. Yo, look at how awesome that is. Yo, I'm pretty stoked with that right there. All right, so now we bring that to our template right here. Ow, that's like a guillotine. I think so. I mean, you made the mark, so you tell me.
That's good.
And it's hella long, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's way long. Whatever, don't care.
Well, and we started our bend. We put our block in right there, and that was with our 2 inches extra. So that was
Okay.
at 9 inches. Our actual middle of the bend is another
Behind it.
2 inches this way.
Okay.
So, but that looks like the right angle.
I think so too. The question is, where do we bend here at? Because this is what becomes tricky
So
now.
we need to find the middle of this.
Watch you don't roll off of there.
The middle of our bend
Thing from
essentially,
there.
From there.
Okay.
And that'll be.
And that'll tell us where we do it over there. Okay, I like where your head's at.
So we would go 8 inches from here, and then 2 inches
From
there,
that.
and put that right at the front of the dot.
All right, so we want to go, what, center of the dot, you think? Or there or there?
I'll go to the inside.
Well, we measured from here to the inside was 2 inches. Let's go center. All right, give me a mark at 10. We want 8 inches, right? Yeah? Okay.
So this should be where the center of our bend would be.
Should be. Now we gotta somehow get it in there and get that lined up and keep it straight. Yeah, I was gonna say that part. That part's not that hard because we just gotta, if we keep this here, right?
Yeah.
Because that being the case, it should all line up level, which it does. We start turning it, and I don't know what that'll do. That doesn't make any sense either. God damn it. Well, yeah, because we keep it level, it should stay level. If we move it this way,
Well, I started moving.
I don't know. Let's get it in there. We'll figure that out once we get up there. I really can't tell. It might be damn perfect, dude. I don't know. can't do that anymore because of how big it is. So I think you just have to. I think we just have to go with we got it. Yo, that looks pretty professional if I do say so myself. All right, so now we just gotta hold it up in there, mark it, make some cuts.
Pretty much we can run it and set it right up against here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But this side's really long, so we gotta keep in mind with that. So here, let me feed it over to you. All right, so can you come back to me some, or are you hitting? All right, so I have a little bit of clearance, but I'm touching. How about you?
Yeah, I'm touching too.
All right, we need to put more bend in it.
Yeah.
Which isn't the end of the world. Because now that we know what we know, we know what we know. I hope.
It's hard being the first piece.
You ain't lying, but I think this might have done it. Because it put just enough of a freaking tweak in it here and here that I think it'll allow us to bring it down some and still be where we need to be. Are you as good as I am over there?
Yeah.
Yeah? You know what? I'll tell you what, Wilson. I'd rather be lucky than good any day of the week.
You should be able to just scribe this.
Yeah, scribe it money.
And that should give us that angle.
Yeah. And then we can, I mean, we get a little more bite as we go further back too. So shoot, I think we're going to be just fine right there. Yeah.
And then if the other hand does come out a little bit smaller, then we're...
Well, so no, when we cut it, when we scribe it, we'll scribe it and then I'll cut it and I'll lower it as far, even if I got to bridge a little on the backside, I'm going to drop this as low down as I can in the front. Perfect. All right, now I can sleep. It's way too early in the morning. We've been out here forever and we're calling it a night. So let us know what you guys think in the comments below. What you thought of this disaster. Give us any pointers. Tell us something. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll check you out on the next one.